Oh, we are live! How are we, lads? Come on, the footy! The footy spot! Guys, subscribe to the channel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! The Cowboys win it! Woo!
Here we go.
Ah!
That's gold.
Oh my god. What a fucking night. Territory, you know. Gets hot, gets wet, gets wild. You bet. The Cowboys are my team, and it's my dream to see them at the top. The Cowboys are my team, and it's my dream to see them at the top. Holy fuck. What a ridiculous night of football. Welcome to the Friday Night Football Review, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing absolutely fantastic. CJ, what a night, bro. It's been crazy.
This round has been freaking strange so far, man. But what a night this was. I'm kind of lost for words, man. It was just unbelievable, really.
Mate, it's wild. Absolute wild night. I mean, the Cowboys were down 26 points to 12. 7 minutes to go. And the Cowboys scored 3 tries in fucking 7 minutes to win. I could not believe what I was watching. I lost my voice. I went nuts. I think the entire neighborhood were thinking that something bad was happening. I went absolutely ballistic. I went mental. I could not fucking believe it. The Cowboys had absolutely no right to win that game. First thing I want to say as well, condolences to Pro Enzo Vids. He is a very, very good sport. I hope he's doing okay. That was a tough loss on Manly. They had no right to lose that game, but somehow, some way, the Cowboys come over the top of them and stole it. Unbelievable scenes.
Oh, mate. Yous were gone for everything. And then out of nowhere, that team effort just comes in and you steal it. Absolutely steal it in front of the Brookvale faithful. So well done. But
mate, I couldn't believe that. I am still in shock on what happened between the Manly and the Cowboys game. I could not believe it. As for the Storm and Broncos game, we will get into that. We all said Melbourne would win. Brisbane, without Adam Reynolds, were very competitive. Brisbane showed lots of good signs. I know the scoreline was 32-20 in favour of Melbourne, and Melbourne were the better team and they deserved the win. Brisbane did show some good signs, even without Adam Reynolds, though, CJ.
Yeah, I think their depth was, being a bit under strength. They showed a really good effort, so well done to Brisbane on that part. I think without Adam Reynolds, they did well. Tyrone Roberts, he was pretty solid, I thought. So
he did a job for about 50 minutes, and then he went missing. But he played okay. He did a job for him. I don't think many people would have picked Brisbane without Reynolds, especially down there in Melbourne. But the Broncos showed some good signs. They were definitely in that game. They were up 16-6, and then Melbourne just went fucking bang, bang, bang. And a guy by the name of Jerome Hughes just said, "Give me the ball." And a guy by the name of Cameron Munster said, "Give me the ball." And, well, those two together linking up were just too good together. But We will get into it, but I want to say hello to everybody in the live chat because I am still in utter shock of what happened between the Seagulls and the Cowboys. 14-point lead for Manly with 7 to go, and they blew it. I could not believe what I was watching. The chat is going off at the moment. It's good to see a good crowd here on Friday night. Hello to Yeet Boy, SS Storm fan, Luke Melbourne Storm fan, Paddy G. Shout out to Paddy G. Mate, I received a message from Paddy G privately, and he said, I'm going to watch AFL. And I'd automatically assumed Paddy G's not himself because he hates AFL. So I went, Paddy G's not himself. He's not doing too good. So Paddy G, I hope you're doing okay, mate. G'day Bosky. G'day C Breezy, Electrical Dust, Hoops with JC's here. Rugby History's in the live chat. Hello, Jaden Lambert. Hope you're well, my friend. Aussie Mozzie is here as well. I can't even keep up. The chat is going mental. Faraz is here as well. A few people said Broncos robbed from missed forward passes. Broncos robbed. What else is here? Hughes Tribals Ford. I will agree with you on that one. We will get into it. Thoughts on Chad. Played well. I don't know what more you want me to say. The chat. Oh, Sam Rivers in the chat. The chat is going mental.
Damn.
You love to see it. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. There's that many comments. It's very hard to keep
up. Fuck.
Bugger me. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's get into it. Manly 26, Cowboys 28. CJ, the Cowboys played dog shit the first half an hour of the game. Then they got the trouble before half time. They were only down by 4. Second half, they were getting their hold kicked in. We got in front there. The Manly just went fucking bang, 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 bang. Cowboys last 10 minutes went fucking bang, 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 bang. Can you believe the scoreline?
No, I can't. I thought, although the Cowboys win, I thought their defense would have been much better. But the scoreline, it was very entertaining. I like those high-scoring games, but close to each other. But I didn't expect 28-26 on a Friday night at Brookie tonight. So,
to all of the people that said the Cowboys can't win in Sydney, the Cowboys are only good in Queensland, I want you to do one thing for me. I want you to walk into your friend's house and I want you to suck his dick. Eat a dick. Seriously.
Well,
Cowboys can't win in Sydney. We've only played one game there, and that was against Penrith, the champs. Our second game of the year in Sydney is against fucking Manly at Brookie, which is arguably harder to win than Penrith because if you go back in history for a minute, you look at the history of rugby league, playing Manly and Manly has always been a tougher ask than playing Penrith and Penrith. But the reason why people will laugh at that comment now is because Penrith are so good and Manly are a bit off this year compared to what they were last year. But playing at Brookie is not fucking easy, man. Going down there to win is very tough. So, bugger me, man. I was just all week, CJ. We spoke about this when I came to Sydney for Panthers Cowboys. Yep. Everybody's just bagging the Cowboys because they can't play in Sydney. Well, guess what, everybody? Cowboys, they flew from Townsville. They flew to Sydney Airport. They went to Brookie tonight. They didn't play great, but they did what they had to do, and they stole it in a miracle comeback, and they won. So the media can't say we can't play in fucking New South Wales anymore, can they?
Well, Nick, a streak was broken as well by the Cowboys tonight. I believe before this game, it was 14 games in Sydney you did not win. That is now broken, so well done on that. I think that
really. Wait. Really? Because was it 2020 when the lockdown was going on? We beat the Bulldogs in Sydney. I don't think we've played 17 times in Sydney since then. That's a bit of a ridiculous start.
That's what I'll send you that after the review. That's what I read.
Yeah, if you can send me that after, that'd be good to know because, hey, we beat the Tigers at Leichhardt last year, and we haven't played 17 games in Sydney before that. That doesn't make any sense.
I know someone probably just made an error on their post, but I'll send you what I was talking about. But anyways, I think you have shut the critics up, especially Dean Ritchie. So
that fucking fat cunt.
Yeah, good on the Cowboys there.
I don't think we lost 14 games in a row in Sydney. We beat the Tigers at Leichhardt last year in round 5. We haven't played 17 games in Sydney since that. So, I mean, are they trying to say that Leichhardt isn't in Sydney? I mean,
It's in
I don't
Sydney.
understand that. I mean, we played at ANZ Stadium not that long ago when the COVID lockdown happened against the Bulldogs, and we beat them. I think it was the first ever game where there was no fans. So, a bit strange there. That's a bit of a thing. But anyway, we'll move on. But we need to get to the super chat because we got a follow super chat from our good friend King Julian. King Julian, he says, Nick, I am disappointed by the loss, but I am also proud to only lose by 12 to the Storm in Melbourne and not 13 plus without Reynolds. Imagine if we had him. Well, King Julian, first things first, my friend, thank you for the $5 super chat. I really appreciate it. And King Julian is a very loyal supporter of the channel, bro, because most Broncos fans, when they lose, they would not show up for the review. They would not come in the live chat. This bloke always rocks up. So thank you very much, my friend, for the $5 super chat. I really, really appreciate it. Fuck me, mate. So look, the Cowboys can play in Sydney. It's just media beat up, CJ. Even though the Cowboys weren't great. How shocked were you of that comeback, bro, towards the end?
Well, in the last 7 minutes before the comeback, I generally thought Manly could have put 40s on you. That's
I should
how
have the cunts.
entrenched in the game I was. And then the first try happened, and I thought, all right, that's probably the last try of the game. And then I believe it was Connolly Lemieux, I can't pronounce
Yeah,
his last name.
Lemu went over. Yep.
And then I was
I
like,
sure did.
all right, Cowboys will probably just fall short here, heartbreaker. And then
Yeah.
fucking Val Holmes.
Oh my God, Valentine Holmes, unbelievable performance from him. I don't know about you, and this might sound like a ridiculous comment, but on current NRL form, Valentine Holmes is the best center in the game.
On form, yeah, I can agree.
I think he is. You've got Val Holmes, you've got Joseph Manu, Stephen Crichton, Katoni Staggs, Justin Olam. They're probably the 5 best centers in the game right now. I think Val Holmes is easily top 1 or top 2. He's on fire.
He'd be in the top 3, 100%.
He is on fire at the moment. He's playing out of his skin. And Val Holmes at the moment, I think he's in career best form. This is the best he's played since 2018. Because in 2018, before Holmes left to try out the American football, he was one of the best fucking players in the game. I think he was in the top 5, top 3. And now he's come back. Obviously, it's taken a bit longer than what it should have. And Val Holmes at the moment is playing out of his skin. I think he's the best center in the game at the moment.
He's definitely up there, and he's definitely up there on form as well. So good on Val Holmes. He's come back into the NRL, had a bit of a bumpy start, but he's definitely back into his best now.
I know there was, everyone's saying, oh, he's on $750 a season, he's on big money and all this. You can't play a center, you can't play Val in the centers for $750 a season and all this. Well, if it ain't broke and if it's working, you don't need to fix it. But man, what a win! What a win, man! I'm still very surprised on what happened in that game. But we'll go for the try scorers. The try scorers from the Seagulls tonight was Christian Tupulotu, Ruben Garrick, Tupulotu, Croker got a double as well. And as for the Cowboys, tries to Valentine Holmes, Jeremiah Nanai, Reece Robson, Connolly Lemu, and Valentine Holmes with the match winner. I could not believe that. Cherry Evans off the scrum, got tackled. Holmes picks up, runs about 80 meters and scores. That was just ridiculous.
I think especially in the last 5 minutes, some of Manly's errors really killed him as well. Saab, Schuster, they dropped, some balls towards the end.
Oh,
so I think,
bro. When Manly brought Schuster on, things got fucking worse.
yeah, unfortunately it did. I don't know what happened there, but it didn't work
When
out.
Schuster come on, and he made a couple of runs, and I'm going, fuck me. If this cunt gets close to the line, it's gonna be hard to stop. And then he come on, done some really dumb things, really, really dumb things. It was unlike Schuster. What about the HIAs? 4 and 1 off for a HIA. He did not even look concussed. Well, The Morgan Harper one, I don't think he came back as well. I don't even remember him coming back. He might have. I could be wrong. Did you see the Morgan Harper knee to the head on Hamaso WI Fido?
Yes, I did. Well, I didn't see it live because obviously
That was fucked.
I was driving, but I watched the replay, and yeah, it doesn't look good. It does not look good on Harper's part, man. Hammer's head, come on, it did not look good.
I can't believe. And to be honest with you, I thought it was just going to be a penalty and he'd be okay, but went for a HIA, which I had the shits about. He failed the HIA. I'm going, okay, there's definitely something, there's something going on there. So I think Morgan Harper could be a little bit of a soft judiciary charge, but he need him in the fucking head and he didn't come back. And whether it's deliberate or accidental, I might have to have another look at it. I haven't seen it since I saw it live, so but he might be in a little bit of trouble there, Morgan Harper. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I was pretty pissed off about it though. What's that?
I think it was accidental on his part though.
Okay. We lost Ruben Cotter before kickoff, hamstring, so we were already under the pump earlier. Just what a performance, man! What a performance.
When I saw Cotter was injured in the warm up, I really thought Manly were going to go on to do it, man. I really did because Cotter's such.
I was worried, bro. We really missed him in the middle, didn't we?
Yeah, especially really early in the game, I thought, but the players.
And then there was a guy by the name of Jason Tamalolo who just kept going forward all night and was an incredible, incredible performance from Tamalolo. He was outstanding tonight.
And I don't want to say he's playing career best footy, but he's playing best footy for the first time in a few years, so it's really good to see.
Playing great, isn't he, Tamalolo? He's playing great football. Well, bugger me. Manly. Obviously, they had a 14-point lead and they let it go. Who do you blame for that? I mean, obviously, everyone will blame Cherry Evans. He didn't have the best game. But how did Manly fuck this up, CJ?
Well, people just can't keep blaming Cherry Evans when things go wrong at Manly. It was a team effort. They thought they had the game won, and they've started making some silly errors, and they let the Cowboys right back in it. And I think it was a team that just felt a bit comfortable, especially being at home, and they just lost it from there. Cowboys were just too good.
They come from nowhere, bro. Valentine Holmes went to a whole new level, and I got to say, the performance of Chad Townsend tonight was also very good. Kicking game was very solid, and yeah, fuck me, man. I can't believe what I seen tonight. I could not believe it. Manly were playing like they were in the top four. That's how good Manly were, and then the last 7 minutes, they just fell apart.
Yeah, I don't know how they're up by 14 and dropped that bit of a bottle there, but I don't know whether to blame Manly's defense or if the Cowboys were just too good. Like, it's a bit of both, but it's unreal.
I'm not gonna sit here tonight and tell you that the Cowboys are the best team in the comp or anything like that. This is what I'm gonna tell you. This is my honest opinion, bro. Manly tonight were the better team. Manly deserved the win. The Seagulls did not lose tonight. The Cowboys stole it. We stole it. You could call it a fluke if you wanted to, but because the Cowboys are in the top four and going so well, it's hard to call it a fluke. But what I will say is the Cowboys tonight, they were nowhere near their best. They were average. The defense was terrible. 26 points conceded. The Cowboys haven't done that in a long time. I think the last time we conceded that many points was probably against the Warriors or the fucking Roosters back in round 4, round 3. It's been a while since we conceded that many points. But tonight, or the Panthers game, I should say, the Seagulls were the better team. They deserved the win. The Cowboys stole it. Absolutely stole it.
No, you summed it up really well. I do agree. Manly were the better side, but what does that say about the Cowboys?
It just proves that they're a contender. Everyone's been doubting Cowboys. Oh, they haven't beat anyone. But we've beaten everyone that we've meant to beat except Penrith. We've beaten Melbourne. We've beaten Brisbane. We've beaten Parramatta. They're three of the teams up there that are going to be in the top 4, top 6 come seasons. And anyway, we've beaten all the top sides. We've now won in Sydney. We've won in Canberra. We have won on the road. We've won at Suncorp twice, which is not fucking easy, by the way. Suncorp's a tough place to win. So, obviously, Penrith are the team to beat, but Storm and Cowboys are probably the two next best sides that can compete with them. followed by probably the Broncos.
Well, this is the pyramid of it. You got the Panthers.
Yeah,
Then a little bit lower, you got Storm and Cowboys on the same level. I'll
I
say that.
think so as well. I think Storm and Cowboys are on the same level. I think they are. I think they
No, they
are.
are. Cowboys proved it earlier in the year.
I really want to. I really want to verse Melbourne again now, just to see where we're at against them. I
Oh
really do.
well, do you verse them again this year?
I don't think we do. No.
Nah, maybe in the finals though. So
Yeah, just as long as it's not in Melbourne because they'll get away with murder, the cunts. But mate, your top three on ground from the game between the Manly Seagulls and the Cowboys.
number three, I'll go with Lachlan Croker. I thought he was
Yep.
playing really good in about the second half. Number two, I'll go Jason Tamalalo. I thought he was really solid tonight. Ran over 200 meters, I believe.
Once
And my
again,
man
yeah.
of the match is the match winner himself, Valentine Holmes, best center on form at the moment.
Yeah, no, well said, bro. Well said. I don't know, number three, Jason Tamalolo, once again. Tamalolo had a fucking fantastic game tonight. Phenomenal performance. And if he wasn't playing tonight in the 4-pack, I don't think we would have won. He's so important for us. Number two, I'll go with Lachlan Croker. He was Manly's best player tonight. Kicked a nice 40-20, scored 2 tries. Croker was outstanding. And number one, man of the match, Valentine Holmes. He was fucking phenomenal tonight. Val Holmes is my man of the match. Unbelievable performance from him. He
Fair
was
enough.
outstanding. And the Cowboys have beaten the Seagulls down there at Brookvale Oval in Sydney, 28 points to 26.
What a game.
CJ, let's get into the final game. Melbourne Storm 32, Brisbane Broncos 20. No Adam Reynolds. Reynolds was obviously ruled out. Bugger me. What'd you make of the Broncos? They tried really hard, even, they were competitive tonight, even without Reynolds, weren't they?
They were courageous without, they're a bit understrength, the Broncos. They're obviously missing Reynolds there, but, their depth, they still performed. They still gave it a red hot crack, especially down there in Melbourne. And to only lose by 12 down there, it's an effort without your main halfback. They were playing a fourth tier halfback. So, well done to Brisbane on that part. I thought they were really competitive, and if dare I say, if it was at Suncorp, they could have won.
Well, I'm not sure I'm not sure what I predicted for this game, but I did have Melbourne by, I think I had them by 20 or
Yep.
22.
Yeah,
Can't
22.
remember exactly what margin I had, but they won by 12, so I was pretty close to the money. And I did say Brisbane would lead at halftime and lose 13 plus, but the try before halftime, where the Jerome Hughes try before halftime was about 2 meters forward, so they should have been leading at halftime, but they didn't, and they only lost by 12 in the end. We'll go to the try scorers here for the Storm. So,
Yep.
first try was Tui Kamikamifa. Got me fucked what he was paying first try scorer. Tries to Munster, Hughes, Dean Ermayer got a double, and Hughes got one late. And for the Broncos, Oates got a double, Cobbo got one, and Ezra Mann got one late as well. What'd you make of the Melbourne Storm's performance, bro? I thought they were okay without being brilliant.
Yeah, they were good. Like you said, they were okay without being brilliant. I don't think they're at their best tonight. I still don't think that.
No,
But
they weren't.
like they usually do, they just go down and get the job done. So, it's just a typical Melbourne effort performance.
Yeah. Mate, Melbourne's Melbourne seem to have a bit of a problem at the moment where they seem to allow teams to get in front of them, or they seem to give them, put themselves under the pump a lot. I think Melbourne have got to really work on that, bro. They always seem to get in a situation where they're in front or they're just behind, and they allow teams to get opportunity, get going. They seem to be fucking that up a lot. Do you think Melbourne have a bit of a drama with that? Obviously, they've got a few injuries at the moment with Pappenhausen and Xavier Coates, but teams seem to be getting a lot of good chances against the Storm lately.
Yeah, it's not really like them, though, is it? Teams are usually getting 6-0, 12-0 leads over them early this season, but it doesn't really matter because they usually come back and win it anyway. But they do let they do get under pressure early in the game. More.
Well, see, the thing is, right, that they were up 6-0, and then it was 16-6 Brisbane, and everyone's going, what the fuck's going on here? And then Melbourne come back really quick there, make it 16. Oh, I'm going, Melbourne have got to sort that out, bro. You can't be letting a team without Adam Reynolds go to a 16-6 lead and then just having to come back and put pressure on yourselves. If Melbourne are a serious team, they got to fix that shit up. Obviously, they are a serious team and they are a contender for sure, but that's something they definitely need to work on.
Well, they've let, even though they've won, they've let 20 points get put on them in Melbourne without Brisbane's main halfback.
Yeah, that's a problem.
So that is a problem on Melbourne's part. With how Brisbane lined up, it should never have been a 1-12 game. And
Exactly
they were leading
right.
16-6 at one point. So, yeah, it does say something about Melbourne. Even though they won, they do really need to work on that.
I don't want to blame the referees. I thought the refereeing was okay tonight. Melbourne were the better team and they deserved the win. But right before half time, mate, the Nick Meaney flick to Jerome Hughes. Mate, if that wasn't Ford, I might as well go fucking elevator.
Yeah, first glance, I didn't think it was Ford because I don't know what the hell I was watching. But as soon as I kept replaying it, it was most definitely Ford. It was a really tough call that went against Brisbane.
If you guys don't know what try we're talking about, it was in the 38th minute of the Storm Broncos game tonight. The Nick Meaney flick to Jerome Hughes. It was a good 3 meters forward. And if that wasn't Ford, I will go and fucking elevator. That was ridiculous, man.
No, that was Ford, and I think that kind of hurt Brisbane, especially heading into the halftime break.
Well, it should have been called back, and it should have been 16-12 at halftime. It was ridiculous that it was even allowed to be a try. Thought it was a bullshit decision there from the referee. But it didn't really matter in the end because Melbourne ended up going on with the job. A lot of people are going to say, oh, they were robbed because of that decision. It's like, no. 16-6 up, that's when you're going to take over the game and finish them off. Don't allow them to come back. And then
They needed a few penalties to get back down their line, Melbourne. So that's also a bit another concern for me with Melbourne.
Well, you got to stay on side. You got to stay on side. It's as simple as that. How much can the Broncos take out of this? Obviously, next week there's no NRL due to the wrap round. In 2 weeks' time, Cowboys play the Broncos up in Townsville. Broncos should have most of their team back together. Cowboys should have a few back as well. How much does the Broncos take out of this game tonight?
They take a lot out of it. They were very good. As I said before, there was no Adam Reynolds. They went down to Melbourne, which is arguably the hardest trip to do. They've put 20 on a Melbourne Storm team without their halfback and captain. It was a good effort from Broncos. They're going to take a lot out of that, and that's going to be a huge confidence booster, I believe. I really do think that they're going to take a lot out of it.
I've got another question for you.
Yep.
Tyson Gamble's due back for the game against the Cowboys. Do you go Gamble Reynolds? Do you go Ezra Mann Reynolds? What do you do there?
I'm not a Broncos fan, so I don't know.
What would you do if you were the coach?
If I was Kevin Walters, I'm going Ezra Mann and Adam Reynolds.
Yeah, so am I. I'd be going Mann and Reynolds as well. Mann's playing good. He's so
the balance is good. You got a young kid, young prospect with, one of the best halfbacks and a veteran who will develop his game really well. So I'd go Mann Reynolds.
I don't know about you, but I thought the Broncos' best player tonight was Kurt Capewell.
He's definitely in my top 3 best Broncos players for sure. Kurt
Capewell was fucking awesome tonight. Capewell was awesome. Also, State of Origin teams get announced. Well, New South Wales Origin team gets announced on Sunday night. The news tonight that Jack Whiten's got COVID. He's out. Latrell's not playing.
Yep.
Did Katoni Staggs do enough tonight to keep his spot for Origin 2?
Honestly, I'll tell you this right now, Nick. Before last night, I was going to go Campbell Graham, but
so was I until last night.
Yes, I want to see Katoni Staggs in the New South Wales team. He got limited ball last time, and I think he did pretty well for that limited time he had. So I want to see him in the New South Wales team come game 2.
I thought he was dog shit in game 1, and I have a feeling that it's going to be Matt Burton and Stephen Crichton. I've got a feeling.
Yeah, there is early talk that it will be Burden and Crichton, but I want to see Staggs and Burden, man. I really want to see Staggs and Burden.
Mate, I'm hearing rumours that Matt Burton will be centre with Stephen Crichton and Nico Hines will be the 14. That's what I'm hearing.
I've heard something like that as well. Early mail.
I don't think Matt Burton has ever been in the team, but New South Wales is starting to get a little bit short on centres, so I don't know. Staggs and Crichton were both pretty shit in Origin 1, so. But the reason why I lean towards Crichton is because of combinations.
Yeah, they would have been building that combination pre State of Origin into camp.
Well,
so I think
the Panthers' right-hand side is Cleary, Martin, Crichton, Toto. Wouldn't you just pick that for game 2? That way that they know each other inside and out?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't complain with it. I wouldn't really mind it.
And to be honest, Stephen Crichton did own Val Holmes back in Penrith when they did play in round 12.
Yeah, that's true, but I just think for me, I just prefer Staggs really. But
I like Staggs. I really like Staggs a lot, but I think Crichton is better with the combinations with Penrith. That's what I
can see where you're coming from. That they have a combination that wins just about nearly every game, so I wouldn't complain either way.
I'm just reading the chat there, and I see Electrical Dust says New South Wales have a centre crisis. Yeah, they do. Turbo's not there. Latrell's not there. Whiten's gone. Everyone's going out injured. Campbell Graham's not in great form now. His confidence is a bit shot. Lomax is all over him. Maybe Lomax is a dark horse, even though I wouldn't pick him.
No, I wouldn't pick Lomax. I think, he killed us last night, but it's a one-off so far.
Yeah, it's one-off. Yeah, absolutely. As for the Melbourne Storm, my friend, fuck me, mate. Nick Meaney. The bloke was a nobody. He was a decent, underrated player at the Knights and the Dogs. Now he's gone to Melbourne. And look, I'm not going to say he's a great player or a phenomenal player, but gee, mate, he does a job, doesn't he?
He does the job. I thought he was pretty solid tonight. Nick Meaney, he's transformed into the Storm and he's developing under Bellamy and has become a much better player than he was at Canterbury and Newcastle.
Yeah, no, he's been good. Justin Olam had a great game tonight. Munster and Hughes, once again, just world class.
How about Olam versus Staggs? That was a bit personal for a bit.
I enjoyed that, and then Olam Olam's a sook, bro. Staggs gales him and Olam's knocks him over. I'm like, motherfucker, just fucking take it and get him back.
Yeah.
Fucking push him over and like, come on, man. All right. Your top 3 on ground, mate, from the Storm at Broncos game tonight.
Number 3, I'll go Kurt Capewell.
Yep.
I really like Kurt Capewell from Brisbane. Number 2, I'll go Cameron Munster. I thought it was all over him. And my man of the match has to go to Jerome Hughes, man. Despite the forward pass, I still think he was heavily involved in, how they set up to win that game. So Jerome Hughes is my man of the match.
Yeah, nice. Like it a lot, my friend. I'm going to go number 3. I'm going to go with Tui Kamikamifa. Forney had a great game in the middle tonight. Kamikamifa scored the first try, and Forney laid a great platform for the Storm. So I'll go Kamikamifa number 3. Number 2, well, in my opinion, the best player in the world at the moment, Cameron Munster. Munster's my number 2. Number 1, man of the match, Jerome Hughes. Had a great game tonight. Kicking game was good. Scored 2 tries. Obviously, one was about 2 meters forward, but it was a try anyway. And the last try he scored was fucking class. Put the kick through and went in and scored. So Jerome Hughes is my man of the match in the Storm's 32-20 win over the Adam Reynolds-less Broncos.
Yeah, it was a good Friday night edition of Footy.
Obviously, Manly Cowboys was the better game, and it was fucking chaos. But the Broncos were very competitive. But the Storm ended up getting the win in the end. CJ, thanks for coming on the Friday Night Football Review, bro. I really appreciate your time tonight.
Yeah, it was a bit of late notice, but I got in.
Oh, well.
Good to get on the
I could always rely on you,
mate. Yeah, but always good. Congrats on the win. That was fucking something, but always good to get on the review.
Mate, I'm in a great mood, mate. Cowboys are 11-4 now. We are 2 wins away from cementing a final spot. 13 wins out of a 25 round season will get you in the final. So we're 2 wins away from cementing a final spot. So let's
Well,
go.
he's got Broncos and I don't know who he's got after, but
Broncos, and then we got a bye, and then we got the Sharks.
yeah, I think Hughes are going to cement it there. Yeah.
Anyway, guys, we're getting out of here. Hope you all have a fantastic Friday night, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Yeah, good.
Have
Great
a good
win.
night, guys.